right now. And if thank you. So as you can see here, all the engineers are sitting with me right now. And if I start telling the story of that cow, do you remember that the cow? Sorry, the crow story in childhood we used to have. There was a crow. The crow was flying high in the sky, and there was, mud was there and water was there. We just need to put there the pebbles to get up the water up to the top. So if I just start using that, yeah, thirsty crow, yeah, right. So if I start using that story over here, will you be people understanding that? You will be thinking, "Arey, what the hell is going on?" Sorry to say this. So literally, always remember the moment when you're speaking about a story, when you're speaking about a story, the moment when you're telling a story, at the time you should always know that what sort of audience do you have. No matter your story purpose, the audience and their actions and emotions determine how the story develops. Second thing, storytelling is engaging. Now, the moment when you were listening to my story, some of the people might be eating it outside, but most of the people were looking at me, and most of the people were listening me that what will be happening with that eaglet. So ultimately, storytelling is what engaging. Now, for example, if you're selling a product, at that time, if you're just giving the touch, emotional touch to that your client, he will buy the product. Literally, like that boy was there. What he did, he told me his story, and what I did, I have given him 50% concession in the fee. Literally, on the spot. The reason stories are powerful is that the audience can imagine themselves in the story, and it is more likely to take an action because of it. Simply, as I was just thinking, and at the end, I have just told you that you also are like that eaglet. You people are also like that eaglet only. Why? Because if you're just going to, you have the ability to fly high in the sky, but you people are just underestimating your themselves. Is that clear? Next one, storytelling provides useful information. Like, for example, as I have just given the information about that eaglet, about the person, about the motivation, and also every story contains some kind of information that is going to help the person to engage about you, to engage with you. Next one, storytelling is valuable interaction. Now, if you want to interact someone, so you can interact the audience with the stories. Now, if you go and if you ask my student, every day I've been telling them some kind of stories. Why? Just to attract them. Otherwise, the students are there behind. What are they doing? Some are smoking, some are drinking, some are having burger and pizza and enjoying. Oh, it's a college session. Just like, okay, sir, bye, goodbye. They're just closing the laptop and then enjoying. I don't want such kind of audience, and don't make them to be. Literally, I just tell them a story, and that story gives them the charm, that encouragement, so that they learn something greater from their side. I want all of you to be a good storyteller, because if you become a good storyteller, you'll become a good father as well, and you'll become a good mother. Okay, next one. And if you don't become a good storyteller, then may God help you. Tejas, Ankush, these are my students. My cute students are there: Rushikesh, Tejas, Ankush, Chetan. So I just keep on making fun. So why storytelling is so important? So as I've just told you that storytelling is really very important. So here are some good points that are going to help you a lot to know why storytelling is so important over here. Point number one is what? Storytelling is important because it creates community with your intended audience. You may persuade your customers or to purchase a product or service, or to simply to believe in your brand. Your audience can include customers, investors, even peers and managers in the workplace. Now, let me tell you one more thing. Every advertise, whatever you see, they show some kind of stories. Am I right? Then only you buy. Now, if I have a question to you, see, every story, whatever you see, sorry, every product, every brand is sharing some kind of stories. Now, if I'm going to ask you only one simple dialogue and you're going to complete the dialogue, okay, all of you, I'm going to tell you one simple dialogue and you people are going to complete that dialogue in Hindi. Now, all of you know well that what I'm going to ask you. So please complete the dialogue. Thanda matlab? Simple. All of us know well that thanda matlab cool nahi. Thanda matlab Coca-Cola. Getting it, Naneshwar? Thanda matlab Coca-Cola. So we know well, see in the chat box, many of the people are there. They are just typing there Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola. So means what? Ultimately, Thanda matlab Coca-Cola. How did we get that line? Because of the storytelling, guys. He told the story and became the brand. And now all the people Even the children know Thanda matlab Coca-Cola. Oh, so this, if you just want to build up that rapport between the client with the people. Now, some of the people are there. That day, I was just giving the example to my students and I told them, now our Tejas is there, our Ankush is there, Chetan is there, Rishikesh is there, and they are so upset. Why? Arey, nobody's looking at me in the college. Yaar. Every day means so they are quite frustrated. No girls are looking at me. I'm so attracted, so handsome. Oh my god, wearing new t-shirt and all. It's still, but nobody's looking at me. If you want to attract the audience, guys, you don't need to be handsome. You don't have to be the handsome boy. You don't have to be the beautiful girl. You have to have the beautiful tongue. Because I say communication is magic. I have a very good story. That story is really very long, so I don't think that I'll be sharing with you today, but that story will be helping you a lot. That's storytelling is also a magic. The moment when you speak up, see, always remember the moment when you're opening your mouth. What happened with me in my college? In my college, in engineering, when I was pursuing engineering at the time, in my college, the teachers have considered me as a foreigner. The teachers used to say, "Oh, this boy is a foreigner." Why? Because I never used to speak in Hindi over there. I used to speak in pure American accent, so everyone considered me as a foreigner. And for 4 whole years, I was considered as a foreigner. In the last semester, I started using Hindi. Hello, bhai kya kar rahe hain? Eh, he speaks Hindi. Oh my God. So everyone was just ultimately marveled about it that, oh my God, he speaks Hindi. So I want you people to have your mouth. So storytelling is what by mouth. So let's have here one more point. It is also important because with storytelling, you are able to relate more to your audience, providing them with the valuable information in a digestible format. Storytelling can bring together people from diverse backgrounds to experience a common emotion or take a common approach to the story. So now, as I've just shared with you the story was not about Snowflake, OutSystem, Power BI, Power App, or Mendix. It was about what? Common social topic. So everyone was engaged with me over there. Nobody said no. Mendix people didn't say no. It's not about us. Snowflake people did not say no. It's not about us. Everyone was engaging with me over there. Storytelling is a way to motivate and inspire others too. You are able to understand someone's emotions and connect with them on that level. You can establish brand loyalty, humanize yourself or your company, and you drive your audience to take an action. In short, storytelling is a marketing tool that can sell your brand to the others, literally. Now, for example, as I've told you before, that if you want to become a good speaker, you have to be the good storyteller first. Then only the people are going to look at your brand. Otherwise, nobody is going to look. Now, for example, suppose if I want to just sell my AirPods, and if I say, "Hello guys, these AirPods are really very good. It has very good bass and all. The AirPods are from Apple, and it is from California and made by Mr. Steve Jobs himself and all. Will you buy this AirPods? No. But if I just put there some kind of stories, aha, that story will give you the charm. Now, let me share with you one simple story, one more. How to be a good storyteller, and apart from this one, how to be a creative person. All of you might have heard this story. Even I have heard this story on YouTube. Once, do you know Michael Jordan? Sachin Tendulkar of basketball. Michael Jordan, you might have heard his name. Yes, some people know him. Michael Jordan, what happened with him? I heard the story long time back. Once what happened, Michael Jordan was there and he was very poor, and his father was very poor too. As we have in Indian Idol, sir, I'm very poor. So he was very poor. One day what happened, his father got him a t-shirt. A simple t-shirt was there which was quite dirty, and his father told him that sell this t-shirt in $1. Michael Jordan went there on the street and he sold that t-shirt in $1. The same t-shirt, he got another t-shirt, his father, and this time his father said, now sell this t-shirt in $10. What he did, he went to a launderer, he cleaned it, he did something, and what he did is told him that I'll be giving you the laundry expenses and all later on after selling the t-shirt, just give it to me. He did the laundry works of $2 on that t-shirt, and he sold that t-shirt in $15 after ironing and all. Next one, another t-shirt his father has given, and this time his father said that sell this t-shirt in $50, the same t-shirt. What he did this time, he made a Mickey Mouse painting on that t-shirt, and he went and to a school outside of the school, and he put that t-shirt, and he was advertising there. A man was there with his kid, a rich man was there. The kid said that I want that t-shirt with Mickey Mouse. The man came to Michael Jordan. Instead of 50, he has given $100 to Michael Jordan for that the same t-shirt. Then another time, the next time, his father has given me him another t-shirt in the same condition. And this time his father said that you're going to sell this t-shirt at $100. So what happened? Michael Jordan went to a show. Then there was an orchestra and show was going on of a very great singer. So what he did, he went there in the crowd, and the singer, after singing, the singer finished. So Michael Jordan was a small kid at the time. He went into the public and went directly to the singer and had an autograph on that t-shirt. And after having that autograph, he auctioned that t-shirt in the same crowd, and he got that $1,000 for the same t-shirt. This is called the brain. This is the story that if you want to do something creatively, you can do by your brain. Just put your efforts. As I've told you just now only, that you are an eagle baby, all of you, and you have the ability to fly high in the sky. If you're just going to use your brain, you're going to achieve something really greater. So if you think that you are not a good speaker, I believe that you're going to become a very good speaker, because I'm going to share my story at the end, which I told no one in at Omnipresent yet. Okay, so this was the story. I hope that you have understood something from this one, that how to engage the people towards the story and all. Next one. So the moral of the story you might have got very well, that use your brain and just do something creative, and you can do anything if you want so by the heart. Elements of good storytelling is what? Be interactive. Always remember, as I've told you in the last lecture, that the energy is not here. The energy is what? Energy is here in your brain, in your mind, in your heads. Getting it? Energy is here. So always be interactive. Don't be hello guys, today I'm going to tell you a story. This is the moral of the story. People will be saying, who's this? Who is this guy that we don't understand his words and all? So ultimately be interactive with the people. Getting it? Second thing, use the words. Always remember, use some good words that are going to help you a lot to make the people to understand. If you're going to use very high level English, people will not understand. And if you're going to use a very cheap level English, even the people is not going to entertain you there. So use good words. Next one, engaging emotions. Always remember, you should have there the emotional touch in your story, where the people should cry, the people should feel happy, the people should realize themselves, the people should go in the real rhythm, that oh my god, I'm also here, that it happened with me, it can happen with me, it will happen with me, it happened with me as well, and it is happening with me. So people would be engaging with the emotions. And second thing is what? Put the characters. If you're just going to have the Spider-Man and Batman, nobody is going to listen to your story. So always put the characters into the story will become very interesting. Put the characters. You can put their characters like fruit, you can put the characters like people, prisoners, police and all. You can put the characters from the animals and different things. Next one, elements of good storytelling. Another example is there, introduce conflict. Now what exactly the battle was going on? Now you might have watched our Bollywood movies. Our Bollywood movies as the best example. Why? 99% Bollywood movies are having the same story. That's why they are so boring. Why? Because one hero is there, another heroine is there, and third villain. First that villain beats the hero unnecessarily. He punches him and the hero goes into the coma. And later on, that heroine, she comes with a flower. Hello, dear. She keeps on the flowers on the chest of the hero. The hero directly gets up. Before he has been beaten up by one single villain, now he goes and he beats up 100 villains there. The same story they're using in every movie. And at the end, he gets that girl. Happy ending. So this is what exactly storytelling is, what you're going to put there, the characters, and interact with the clients, interact with the audience and introduce there some kind of conflict. So they are putting that the conflict, then they are going to get the results. So at the end, you're going to provide the resolution. What is the resolution from the story? The moral of the story you're going to put there at the end, and it will become a very good story. Apart from this one, guys, now how to develop a storytelling process. Second thing is there, if you want to develop a storytelling process, is what? Determine who your audience will be. As I've just told you before also, that the moment when you are just going to go through this topic of storytelling, you should know your audiences. Are the audience kids? Are the audience engineers, doctors, teachers, lawyers, inspectors? You're going to tell the story according to them. If you want to encourage them, motivate them, if you want to persuade them, coax them, at the time you should have good story over there to provide them. Don't tell them any nonsense story that is not going to help. Now, for example, now these are the people who are completely technical. And if I share with you the scientific story, that is not going to help you a lot. I getting the point? And if I'm going to, if with these guys only, if I'm going to share something which is related to technology, so these guys are going to love it. Am I right? These guys are going to love it if I'm going to share anything which is really technical. Now, let me share with you something. Now, what happened in NASA in 1961? It's not a story, but I'm just sharing with you some incident. In NASA, what happened in 1961? In 1961 in NASA, there was a scientist and he has committed a mistake only with the graphene. What do you mean by graphene? My students might be knowing. Graphene is what? Graphene is what? Punctuation marks.
It's an
Signs and symbols, correct? For example, full stop is a grapheme, comma is a grapheme, star is grapheme, and is grapheme, hash is grapheme, at the rate is grapheme. So all the punctuation marks are called grapheme. And in NASA in 1961, there was a scientist and he has committed a mistake only with one symbol. That's what hyphen and minus. Underscore are there. Hyphen minus is there. So hyphen and minus I couldn't find on my keyboard right now. So hyphen is little bigger than minus. Okay. So he has committed a mistake between hyphen and minus. And due to that, billions of rupees, billions of dollars have been destroyed, spoiled because of this one, this scientist. And what they did at the end, they directly shot that scientist. Why? Because of the such mistake. Now, this was a kind of technical example, technical story of a person. You people might be getting in my words, but if I'm going to tell you some kind of scientific story, so you people might be getting, what is he speaking now? Getting it? So always remember how to engage your audience over there while speaking, while telling a story. Okay, next one. So determine your audience. Who is your audience? Next one, decide what the purpose of your story is. Always remember the purpose of the story is what? Suppose, for example, some kind of dialogue, some kind of incident is going on. And what exactly are you sharing with the people? That matters a lot. Always remember. Suppose, for example, you're talking about social media, and at that time you're sharing the story of house. So there's no interaction. Next, inspire the action. Now, for example, always remember the moment when you're just telling a story, always remember you're going to inspire the public. The story is what? To inspire the public, to get attracted the public, to compose your thoughts and all. Next one, educate your audience. Always remember, don't tell any story which is going to literally spoil the time of the people, waste the time of the people. Provide information about the company. Now, always remember the moment when you just sharing the story, just provide the whole information about the story. Don't just leave it in half. Don't just speak up about only something else and you're just pitching out the story and telling something new. It will not help you a lot. Next one, showcase values. Now, always remember, as I've just told you the story of the eagle, showcase the value of the audience, showcase the value of the story. I told you that you are an eaglet because you have that ability to fly high in the sky and you people are going to fly. So this is what you're just going to interact the public, and as well as you're going to just showcase the values. What are the values that you're going to gain and learn from this story? Next, collaborate with the others. Now, always remember, collaborating means what? As I've been telling you again and again, I've been just making you to interact with the story that I've been telling you, that you yourself make yourself that you are an eaglet and you people are going to get motivated. Feel yourself in the story and feel yourself, I have the ability to fly high into the sky. Means what? Even I have the ability to do something greater like that eaglet has, but I'm not believing in myself. So I want you people to collaborate with me and with the story. Next one, apart from this one, focus on your underlying message. Always remember the moral of the story. Focus on the message, what exactly the message you want to deliver. So it will help you a lot to give the message very easily. and to understand and to make your story more amazing, because there should be a good message. And if the story was there was a king, there was a queen, and had done the story. Is this the story? No, it is just a time pass. I don't want you people to have something like this. I want you people to show something greater. Next one, choose. Point number 4 is there. Choose how you are going to tell the story to the public. For example, audio should be good, written, audio story, written story, oral story, digital story. Now let me tell you one more thing, guys. I want to motivate you one more thing, for one more thing. As all of you might be having your LinkedIn account, Instagram account, Facebook account, WhatsApp account, and there are many things, right? Many social media accounts we have. I want to tell you one more thing. If you want to become a good storyteller, it doesn't mean that you're going to start from today itself from the mouth. You can start writing, writing the articles and posting on your social media. As every day you take a screenshot and you take a snapshot, you take selfies, and what do you do there? At my brother's wedding, and put on the social media. You get the likes over there. Same case, start writing and start showcasing on your social media. People are going to love you. Oh my God, what a story. And one day you'll become a very good story speaker. Getting it? Next one. So start speaking through what? Audio. You can record your audios. You can say audio. Means so you can just speak with your voice in front of the public. You can go live. You can just speak up in written one. You can write the stories and you can post. You can tell them the sorry, orally the stories. You can pass down with the digital things. For example, digital marketings are, I mean, so digital media is there. You can go through the people with the digital media. For example, you can go through him, you can go through that person, you can share him, you can share that person, your stories and all. So it will help you to build up your storytelling power. Next one, and at the end, what was 5? Right. Always see, as I've just told you, it doesn't mean that you have to come directly on the stage in front of the camera. You're going to speak. Hello, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Rishikesh Duk. Today I'm going to talk about a story. It doesn't mean that. You are just going to write that first. No problem at all. You can just write the story and you can just post it over there. It is also the process. Getting it? So if you have any questions, you can ask me now. So this was what about storytelling. I have something else too to share with you. That's what jam. But yeah, it will take a little time. But before we go ahead, I would like to share with you my story. I hope all of you are listening me, not sleeping.
Yes, sir. Listening.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
To know that.
Yes,
listening,
sir.
sir.
Can you
Yeah,
please
listening.
come on the camera? All of you
Yes.
please come on the camera. All of you please come on the camera. Before I start my story, before I start speaking something new, before I start something apart from my side, I want to ask you about myself first. Shall I? Yes. The moment when you listen to me, this is the third lecture that you're having with me. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Correct.
Yes.
So, what do you think? What do you think about me? Means what? I'm not just asking this one. I'm asking, what do you think about me? That what could be my background? Do you know? How did I become the speaker?
No.
No, sir.
What do you think? Okay, what do you
Like
think? What could be my
speaking,
age?
we don't.
Okay, what do you think? What could be my age?
Might be 28. 28.
30, 30.
29.
26, 27.
28.
Oh my God.
25.
30, 25, 25.
Yes, I'm
29.
25.
25.
I am 25. Now let me tell you one more thing, guys. I started teaching when I was at the age of 16. And I taught at the time doctors, teachers, lawyers, engineers, inspectors. When even I was undergraduate, means what? I haven't taken the admission for graduation since that time I'm teaching. And what made me to teach? What made me to teach and to lead to the people? I'm going to share with you my story. You won't believe the way I'm speaking English today over here, and I've been teaching for IELTS and English for a long time to the professionals. You won't believe I was a person from a very humble background, very humble family, and my father is a priest. Apart from this one, I was from Urdu medium. Can you just guys guess this one? I was from Urdu medium since my childhood till class 10. And after passing class 10, I used to hate the most, that's what, English. And today the God has made me the English trainer at Omnipresent Technology. I used to hate a lot English in my childhood. Whenever I used to open my compass after the lecture and I used to see that English, I used to say, oh my God, God, please, please, please take this. Please, please kill the madam of English. I don't want that madam in your school, please. I always used to pray this to my. And the most I have got beaten up, the slapped and all in my childhood from my English teacher. I never used to do homework of my English. This is not the story, this is the real incident of my life. After passing, however, I've got 36 marks in English out of 100 in my class 10. After passing out, however, after passing out my class 10, I went to college. When I went to college, in college, the teachers used to explain each and everything in English. So from 11, I used to have everything in English. So I used to just I used to keep my head down and I used to listen to the teachers. One day what happened, a teacher stood me up, English teacher. She stood me up and she said, Ansar, please make a sentence. Guys, believe me, it was the day of my life. I wasn't knowing even the meaning of the word make. What is the meaning of make? I literally turned back and I asked the boy who was sitting behind me, I asked him, "ए make का मतलब क्या होता है?" I asked him, "ए make का मतलब क्या होता है?" And teacher listened to me that. The teacher listened to me and she said that, "You don't you know the meaning of make?" Oh my God. What medium are you from? I said Urdu. You people are just disgusting. That day, she insulted me in the whole class, guys. And what happened? I was not so studious. I went home. I cried all night. And the next day, I told my father. My father is really very close to me. He's my inspiration. I told my father that yesterday in college, these things happened. And now I want to learn English. However, if I want to study, I have to learn English. My father got me an admission in a spoken English class. That spoken English class teacher was a home mentor. She always used to busy on the phone with the boyfriend. So I left that class. I joined another class in Pune only. That class, what happened when I went there, the first day, the teacher called me ahead on the stage and she said, speaker. I said, what to speak? I don't know noun. I don't know adjective. I don't know verb. I don't know sentences. I don't know even E of English. What can I speak over here? And I left that class as well. Then I moved to my hometown, Mumbai. I went to Mumbai and there was my uncle. He made me to join one class, English class. I joined at that class and I started learning English. It was so interesting for me. I started learning English so great, so great, so great that I went for IELTS exam, the best exam of English. If you want to go abroad, you have to crack this exam. You might be knowing. I cracked my IELTS exam and I literally got failed. I'm not going to hide my failure from your side. Why? Because are you the people who's going to give me the red batti gadi? Lal batti gadi dene wale kya aap log? No, literally not. So I'm not going to hide my failure from your side. So what? I got only 4 bands in my IELTS. I was quite disappointed. That time I've got the kick of my life. And I said, no, I really have to do something greater. In the second attempt, 1 year I practiced a lot. In the second attempt, I cracked my IELTS exam with 8.5 bands. And this time, there was a competition in Maharashtra of 1,000 candidates. Amongst those 1,000 candidates, I got the 4th rank in English. And the institute has provided me the scholarship to go to Germany. Then I went to Germany. I spent there 2.5 months for learning advanced level English, advanced level grammar, and accent. From there, I learned accent, I learned grammar, I learned beautiful English. Then I got back India. And my father inspired me. My father motivated me to teach to the people. I started teaching people, professionals like doctors, teachers, lawyers, engineers, inspectors since that time. And I taught till now, I've taught more than 4,500 100 students, and all the students are professionals like doctors, teachers, lawyers, engineers, inspectors. I do not teach students. And this is the time that I'm speaking in front of you today, and Omnipresent has hired me as a senior trainer. So this is what I just want to tell all of you, that if I can do the boy who was below average performance boy, the boy with below average performance, if I can do, then you people can do much more better than me. I do believe so. Exactly, it's all of you. This is what before joining Omnipresent, just in the last month, means what, 2 months back, before joining Omnipresent, I delivered a workshop to 95 principals where I taught 95 principals from all over India. And because of that, I've got an award. So what do I feel? If I can do that, so my students can do much more better than me. So at this early age, I've achieved many things. Why? Because believing in myself. I used to believe that, yes, I can do, and I did it. And I'm going to do much more better in further life. Is that clear? So this was my story, the real story. So I want you people to become a very good storyteller and just read the world as well. Is that clear to all of you? Getting it? Any
Yes, sir.
doubts?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I want you people to do something really greater that is going to help you. And today I'm going to share with you the recordings with your respective trainers. You can ask them the recording links. I'll be sharing with them the links and you can go ahead. Is that clear? And if you have any questions, any queries, you can ask me now. And I don't understand why people are just turning off the cameras. Don't you like your face? I'm delivering the lecture over here that love yourself, believe in yourself, do something great from yourself, and still you people are being quiet. No, I don't want to see myself. I'm really very chapri. I don't want to see myself. Why are you means why are you blaming yourself? Turn on your camera. See, still nobody. People are not turning on the cameras. I don't know why. What's wrong with them?
Internet connection is restricting.
Some of the people might be having internet connection, but what
Yeah.
about the others? Oh, sir, I'm not wearing my clothes. Is that? I want you people to come on the camera. If you are not going to face, see, always remember, if you want to face the world, face the camera, because the camera is the greatest thing that if you're facing the camera, you can face anyone in the whole world. Remember this. This is what my experience. If you go on my channel, I'm going to give you the link of the recording of this recording as well. Go on my YouTube channel and you will find there my first video, which I have uploaded in 2018. Watch my first video and watch my latest video, which I've uploaded before joining Omnipresent. You will watch both of the videos and see the difference. Why? Because facing the camera is not a joke. And if you're facing the camera, I'm coming on the camera and facing me as well, and facing these khatarnak eyes, you can face anyone. Getting it? Oh my God, boys are looking at me. Oh, girls are looking at me. So don't have this attitude. I want you people to face the people. Getting it? Rakshit, how? Well, watch me and I will be looking at you. I'll be staring at you. So literally, I want you people to come on the camera and show the world who you are. Is that clear? Any doubts? So have courage in yourself, because I do believe that every student, every engineer here in Omnipresent is an eaglet, and they have the ability to fly high in the sky, and they are going to fly high in the sky. Is that clear?
Yes.
Give me the thumb.
Yes.
Don't say yes, yes, yes. Give me the thumb. Yes, we are going to do this one. Give me the thumb. All of you, give me the thumb. Good, good. Yeah, I can believe that. Yes, 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 yes. The guys are going to do something really greater. Thank you so much. We'll be seeing you. Hello, Tejas. Hello, Ankush. Coming very late. Tejas, I will kill you. So, guys, these are my very cute students are there, and I usually have fun with them, and I enjoy offering sessions to them. It was really amazing for my side as well. So we'll be seeing you next time in the next session on Monday. Is that clear?
Okay.
Till that,
Yes,
we're going
sir.
to go.
Yes, sir.
So
Okay.
Thank
we're
you,
not going
sir.
to say goodbye. We're going to say cheerio. What is this cheerio? My students will tell you. What is cheerio? Don't know? Hello, guys. Till now, we have been saying what?
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Correct? Saying goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. It is really very common. Instead of saying goodbye, you can say there, cheerio. Learn something new from my side and implement in your life, and people are going to really amaze about it. Oh my God, from where have you learned it? I've got a new trainer and he's teaching me this one. Oh my God, you're being so smart. People should say like this. Oh my God, Tejas, you were not so smart before. How you became? I've attended the session of Mr. Ansar Idrisi. Getting it? So you can say sayonara. Getting it? Just kidding, yeah. Sayonara. Cheerio. Okay, you can say even bon voyage. Bon voyage. What is bon voyage? When you are traveling for a long time, you can say there bon voyage. It's a French origin word. Please mute yourself. Mute yourself. Mute yourself, all of you. So bon voyage. Or you can say, if you want to say someone that please don't meet me again, adieu means what? Alvida. When you are leaving somewhere forever, you're not going to meet that person again, you can say there adieu. And when you're going for a long time, you can say bon voyage. When you're going normally, you can say cheerio or sayonara. Okay, guys, so we're going to stop here. We're going to see you on Monday once again. Cheerio.
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 Cheerio.